Well, we should have audio back. We're sorry that we had to go comment for you with the bottom of the seventh. We figured the game would just end, but lo and behold, we're going to extra innings. So here in the top of the eighth, we are at the top of the lineup for the Lower Columbia Red Devils as the first pitch is hit on. Flip over to first in time, one gone. Lexi Gary with the three-run home run that tied the game in the bottom of the seventh. And like I kept saying earlier, this game definitely not over until it was going to be over. We are now in inning number 8. So here's the next pitch on its way. That one is in there for a called strike. So 0-1 now is the count on Stetson. And the pitch. That one in there, 0-2. Saints, who are down 11-6, have fought back and have made this an 11-11 game. As that one just a bit outside, 1-2. We could potentially see a walk-off given the Saints hold the Red Devils here. They've got one out. As that one swing and a miss. 2 down. So Tegan Reams. Mount Hood has faced 2 batters here in the 8th. Both have gotten out. And what has been one of the best games that we've seen all year, the first extra inning games that we get to be here with you for, is that one drilled down the line foul, 0-1. Our first game was about 2 hours and 36 minutes. This one is approaching that as well. Again, we apologize. The audio box got cut as that pitch is just a bit outside. 1-1. But there was a ball that was coming right at us, and I backed up and I pulled the audio box out with the microphone. So we had to instead of restarting, we decided to take you just for comments, so we didn't have to restart. But now that we're in extras, you should have some audio. So thank you for if you saw that the last stream ended, and those of you who have tuned into this new one, we also thank you as well. So a couple of foul backs. The count remains at 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, top 8. 11-11 here in Gresham in the second game between Lower Columbia and Mount Hood. The Saints won the first game 7-1. This has definitely been better than that one. No offense to, the Mount Hood fans that enjoy seeing their team win, but seeing close games is always so much more fun. And I mean, with Lower Columbia leading kind of most of the way, Mount Hood never give up as they try to chase the division leader, Southwest Oregon. But these two teams are right there, 2-3 in the Southern Conference. So you have to expect that these two teams play really tight, and that's what we've gotten here tonight. 1-2. In there, but outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Was close, but the umpire did not call it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to Reams. Parsons waits, sets, and now delivers it. And that one is just outside as well, and the count is full. 2 pitches that looked quite similar. Full count with 2 down, nobody on here in the 8th. Reams ready, and so is Parsons. She gets set in the windup and the pitch as that one is lifted out of play, foul, and the count remains full. This will be a really crucial win for both these teams, no matter who comes out victorious here today, and just the overall emotional impact it will have after going extra innings, especially for Mount Hood if they win and then get the division leaders on Tuesday. As for Lower Columbia, they go to Centralia. Centralia not as good as that one. Swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down. Mount Hood, we go to the bottom of the 8th and a chance to walk it off here in Gresham. So here we go. Bottom 8, first pitch is outside, and the count goes to 1-0. Next pitch in there, strike 1. Mariah Frederick with a 1-1 count. Dribbles that one to third. Here's the throw to first. It's in time. 1 down. Here is Kayla Richmond. A chance potentially to walk it off on her birthday. So 1 gone, bottom 8, 11-11. And what has been a fantastic game to bring to you here today on this Saturday afternoon. First pitch to Richmond is outside, ball 1. So 1-0 the count here on Richmond. And the pitch is in there, 1-1. This has the nervous intensity of a playoff game. And it pretty much might as well be with the season winding down here in the next couple of weeks. Next pitch on the way is fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Never give up for both these teams, as we have fought and all to an 11-11 tie here in the 8th. 1-2 to Richmond. Swing and a miss, but it was called foul, so she stays alive. Hodgson on deck. 1-2. Dribble down the line. Base hit. Richmond aboard with a single. The winning run is on base. And here is Gracie Hodgson. Still only one down here in the bottom of the 8th with a runner on first, 3 bases away from a Saints win. And here is the first offering to Hodgson. Swung on. It's going to drop for a base hit. Richmond to second. She's going to try for third, and she's going to get there. Winning run is 60 feet away. And it's a 1-out double for Gracie Hodgson. And now Leslie Main could win it with a base hit. Only 1 out. Bottom 8, second and third. Kayla Richmond represents the winning run. She is on third. Gracie Hodgson really doesn't matter because if she scores, it wouldn't matter anyway because it would have already, unless Kayla Richmond gets out somehow. But Hodgson could potentially also be the winning run. So here is Leslie Main. She is 0 for 2 with a chance to walk it off here on this Saturday afternoon. And the first pitch, down low, ball 1. Here's the next offering to Leslie Main. It's outside, 2 balls, no strikes. The chants getting a little bit louder from the Mount Hood dugout. Everyone on their feet. And the pitch is in there. 2 balls and 1 strike. Kenzie Kosmicki is on deck if need be. 2-1 pitch to Leslie Main. She's ready. And here it comes. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. It's a 3-1 count on Leslie Main with a chance to win it. Dribbles that one down the line, foul, and the count is full. This has been absolutely unbelievable to watch. And we're glad you're here with us to view it. Full count pitch on Leslie Main. Dribbled, and that one's foul. If that was just about half a foot to the left, that would have been the winning base hit. But just on the right side of that line, it stays foul. Again, only 1 out. 11-11. Kayla Richmond on third. She is the potential winning run. Here's the pitch. That one is dribbled and caught. And 2 down with Kosmicki coming to the plate. Everyone stays where they are. Kosmicki had the walk-off base hit in the championship game back in October. Could she potentially have another walk-off base hit in this game? First offering to her. Down low, 1-0. So much intensity. So many goosebumps. Kayla Richmond on third, Gracie Hodgson at second, Kenzie Kosmicki at the plate. One ball, no strikes. Inside, got her. 1-1. The fans, not really on their feet, but they should be. Pitch to Kosmicki, dribbled it down the line, coming home. Here's the throw to first. It is in time. And we go to the ninth.
Let's go, Blue!
It was super close, but they get Kosmicki at first, and we go to the ninth, still tied at 11. Hey, did you by any chance get that?
Well, I got Kinsey running.
Did you get the throw to first?
Throw to first? I don't think I got that. But I got Kinsey running to home base.
I was going to say we could yell to the umpires, hey, we got video review. We got video review. Whatever. I don't know if that would do anything.
Oh, well, in your opinion, because you saw it.
I think it just barely beat her. But it was close. It was close, James.
So what are they gonna do now?
Well, we're in the ninth.
Yeah, I know, but
Rachel Squibb will lead things off here in the ninth. What are we playing, a baseball game? We've gotten to inning number 9 in an 11-11 squared up game that has been absolutely a pleasure to watch. And here is the first offering to Squibb. And that one is a little footsteps away from beating the throw and giving Mount Hood the win. But instead, we play in the ninth. And the pitch up high, 2 balls, no strikes. Next offering to Squibb is popped up foul out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lower Columbia looking for the split. Mount Hood looking for the sweep. 2 balls and a strike is the count on Squibb. And the next pitch, down low, 3 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. Squibb, the first batter here in the ninth. And the pitch. Dribbler foul, full count. If you were to tell me when it was 11-6 in favor of Lower Columbia that we would be in 89, I would have probably both believed you and wouldn't believe you, because I felt the way that this game was going, it was definitely not over, but you could have told me otherwise, that it was over, and I probably would have believed it. Full count pitch here on Squibb. Popped up, Kosmicki back, and they're going to fight for it, but it's Brenna Wilson who makes the catch for out number 1. So here is Malia Twitty, or Malia, as Albert Hensley has put it. Malia Twitty. 1 batter, 1 out here for the Saints. Top 9. 11-11 our score. Game number 2, 7-1 victory for Mount Hood in game number 1. Here's the first offering to Twitty. Grounded. Maine has it. Here's the throw to first. It's in time. 2 down. Density Dunlap, who had a home run earlier in this game, now has 2 outs to work with, or only 1 out to work with, I suppose, as the Saints have already gotten 2 outs here in the top of the 9th as they look to go back into batting position and try to get potentially another look at a walk-off. First pitch is outside, ball 1. So much intensity this game has brought us, and it has been absolutely worth every moment and every cent of the $0 that Janice and I spent to get in here. And the pitch. Dribble down. Leach has it. Throw to first in time. 3 up, 3 down for the Saints. And they'll have another look and a chance to walk it off here in the bottom of the 9th. Still tied at 11. You shaking, Janice? Need some water. Need some water.
All they need to do is just score once.
They just gotta get 1. You know, I wouldn't normally start an inning like this, but I've had to pee since inning 7. But I'm not going anywhere. I have yet to see Janice leave, so he has not peed since this game started. And the first game, too, unless he's peed out here. Here we go. It's Matlin Leach, Lexi Gary, Brenna Wilson. Pretty powerful stretch of the lineup here for the Saints. Here in the bottom of the 9th, tied at 11. First offering to Leach is fouled, 0-1. The fans who are sitting behind us here in center field are a little bit more nervous than the fans sitting behind the plate, who all still seem to be sitting. Janice and I both on our feet. Next pitch on the way is low and outside, 1-1. Whoever wins this game deserves it, no matter what team, because it's been hard fought. Next pitch on the way is hit out of play, foul, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes is the count on Matlin Leach. Next offering up. As she dribbles that one again, foul. Remains 1 and 2. One and two, still the count. As she dribbles that one, and it gets through. She's aboard with a single. The winning run is on base. Now it is Lexi Gary. First offering to Lexi Gary is a bit outside, and it's 1-0. Want to know the count on Lexi Gary? In there, 1-1. Madeline Leach is aboard. On first, she represents the walk-off run. Lexi Gary had a home run in the bottom of the 7th that tied it. Next offering is outside, 2 balls and a strike. We have surpassed the time for game number 1. This has officially been a longer game. So we reached 2 3/4 hours. Next pitch to Gary, drill, but that one is foul, and it's 2-2. Again, if it was just on that other side of the line, I potentially could have done it. Or quite potentially gotten Leach to third. Nobody out, bottom 9, 11-11. It's still tied. If nobody scores here, we will go to 10. And if nobody scores then, we go to 11. And if nobody scores after that, we just go to the bar. I know my buddy Jake Rowe is waiting for me there. Is that one just a bit outside? The count goes full on Lexi Gary. Here we go. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Lexi Gary, and the pitch is right to the pitcher. Throw to first is in time. They get 1, but Madeline Leach is on second. And here comes Brenna Wilson, and potentially a long base hit could end it. So nothing set in stone yet. As Brenna Wilson tries to potentially send Madeline Leach home. Still 1 out. First pitch in there, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The count on Brenna Wilson. Madeline Leach on second. She's 2 bases away. Next pitch on its way, dribbled foul. 0-2. I did not realize I would have to potentially practice my walk-off call. But here we go. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Brenna Wilson, only 1 out. Pitch. Down the line, foul again. Saints and Red Devils tied at 11 as that one goes low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brenna Wilson sets again the 1-2 pitch. Down the line. Oh, they try to turn over, but they get Leach to third. There's 2 down, but a base hit ends this ball game. Sarah Martin. She is powerful. She could have a great chance here, but there are 2 outs. Matlin Leach, 60 feet away. And the first offering to Sarah Martin is outside for ball number 1. Meeting at the mound for the pitcher and the catcher for Lower Columbia. They've gotten 2, but once again for the Saints, their winning run is only a base away. And Sarah Martin, who can drive it, has a chance to send Matlin Leach home and allow the Saints to sweep the series. That one again just outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Sarah Martin. Again, she waits. And the pitch. That one outside, 3-0. Matlin Leach is ready on command. With 2 outs, she's running on anything. Sarah Martin, the pitch. And that one's in there for a strike. Sarah Martin, the 3-1, and she walks. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. As we get to Mariah Frederick. The problem, though, with Sarah Martin is now that they can get an out at second. So this has got to be a strategic base hit. And the first pitch. Down low, but in there for called strike number 1. Just pacing back and forth, waiting for something. Will we go to 10? Will this end? The pitch. In there, 0-2. So far in both extra innings, the Saints have had a good look. The 0-2 on Mariah Frederick is outside. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. (11-11). This could be it. To Frederick. Drives it. It's going to drop. And that's it. The walk-off for Mariah Frederick wins the game as Matlin Leach scores. 12-11, your final, and a sweep here on Saturday afternoon. What a battle. Final score, 7-1. The Saints win game number 1. In extras, in 9. 12-11, they take game number 2. Thank you for being a part of our weekend. We'll be back with you Tuesday for the division-leading Lakers. We hope you join us then. For my spectacular cameraman, Janice Wilson, I'm Jackson Hamlin. Goodbye from Gresham.